this is Angelic Double and with me getting into my creating your own website series now, I'm going to first start off with the websites you can go to find a free domain name. So let's not waste any time and let's just get into it. First, we're actually going to start off with my favorites, the full DNS control domain names. First is probably the most popular, the most seen on YouTube, co.cc. Now, as you have probably seen with a lot of my websites, I do have co.cc domain names, but I am going to switch over soon enough. But these domain names have full DNS control, which means that when you sign up to a web host like 000 web host or X10 hosting or 24hosting.com, you will be able to sign up with these domain names and won't have to use the subdomain and redirect the domain. And I really like these because it makes it a whole lot easier to just change the name servers and wait a couple of hours and then it's done. You have that domain name just set up for your site. The next one is cz.cc. cz.cc is the same as co.cc. It has free domain registry. And the thing about this one, I'll show you right now. If I register a domain through here, if I were to register angelicdoubletail.cz.cc, I'm going to go and check the availability. And it is available. Register for 1 year, it'll be $0. Register for 2 years, it'll be $0. I go to checkout. I can actually add an SSL certificate, a WhoisGuard, or a domain lock. And that only costs you less than $2. So the domain itself, without any of that, is still going to be totally free. And if I register it for 1 year or 2 years, it's still going to be absolutely free. So we're done with that one. Now we're going to look at uni.cc. I've never really used it myself. So this is another 100% free domain to use. And actually, co.cc, cz.cc, and uni.cc are variants of the tld.cc. So, you know these are very good domain names and they're known. Now, we're going to get into the ones that I'm not so fond of, but you pretty much have to use with sites that will not let you sign up with a domain. You automatically have to get their subdomain. So first, we're going to start off with probably the most popular URL redirector, and that's freedomain.co.nr. It says here that they now offer DNS control, but I'm not sure about that. You'll really have to sign up here and check. Once you go through the process of co.nr, then you do have to put this banner here on your site, which I know not many people want to put the the link back to where they got the domain, but with co.nr you have to, in order to really use the domain. And secondly, from the second URL redirector is probably the second most known, and that's .tk. .tk is actually smaller than most of the TLDs you see, like .com, .net, .org. So it's commonly used, but not the most used. The most used is probably co.nr. And I actually want to clear up something. There was a question on Yahoo Answers asking for where they can get a free domain. And someone actually suggested .tk because .tk is free. The person that asked the question reiterated that said that .tk is not free. I want to clear up that .tk is in fact free. They give you the option if you do want to buy the domain. You can pay for it or you cannot pay for it. They give you the option, but it is free. The next one I'm going to go to is SmartDots. Now, SmartDots has several ones that you can choose from, but all of them are going to end with .tc. So you can have .net.tc, .us.tc, .eu.tc, .pro.tc, etc. There are several to choose from. So what you have to do is register. Make sure you have a website first, and then just put in your long URL, choose the URL that you want, and it'll redirect your site's URL to your real URL. And the next one is CyDots. And CyDots is exactly like SmartDots. It has several URLs to choose from, but all of them in .ms. So you can have .net.ms, .us.ms, .info.ms. And it's the same as SmartDots. All you have to do is register, put in your long URL, and put in what you want your URL to be, and you're done. All you gotta do is redirect your URL, and you have the option of cloaking your URL, which will hide your real URL and keep the one that you registered here at CyDots. And the last one I'm going to talk about is c-o.in. And they also have several that you can choose from. They have c-o.in, c-o.cc, cause.in, and cq.bz. So if you have a website already, you can use one of these URL redirectors to make your site name smaller. And if you're in the process of making a website and you haven't gotten a web host yet, you can sign up to the ones that have the full DNS control. So that's about it for this video, guys. Until next time, this is Angelic Doubletail, and I'll talk to you guys later.